Okay, welcome back. Here we are again, off on another mini adventure here in Northern California. Today we're going back up to West Marin, and we're going to the town of Point Reyes Station, a famous touristy beautiful spot in West Marin, and we're gonna go out there and meet somebody and check out a small family farm, a community farm there. Really special experience. What a privilege to be able to go out there and check an operation out like this. There are quite a few of these types of farms out in West Marin, and they are important to the communities out there and provide a lot of locally produced food. So I'm really excited to be able to check this out. Here we go, back up Highway 1. Highway 1, of course, is the famous, beautiful, picturesque highway that winds up and down the coast of California. And I've done it a couple times now in some other videos. I think this will be my third time. Looks, again, to be perfect weather, although I'm expecting a lot of traffic. It is Saturday. I usually do these videos on Saturday. So I'll have to be very careful and very wary of the traffic situation. That's an ocean. To my left, the beautiful Slide Ranch, a little hidden farm on the coast where I went to summer camp as a child. Maybe I'll do a video there at some point. That would be cool. Oh, look at the ocean! Alright. I'm gonna crash if I keep looking at the ocean. Absolutely beautiful. There he goes. There goes Mr. Sport Bike. And he's got a GoPro on top of his helmet. God, he's so cool. I'm just kidding. I don't really care. Seems like a nice guy. So, like I mentioned, we are heading out to Point Reyes Station. Now, Point Reyes Station is another old historic town of West Marin, and it was established, I think, in 1875, and that was partly because of the railroad. It went from the Bay Area and down in Marin, where I am, all the way up to Casadero and Sonoma. And Point Reyes Station was established back then. I think in the 1880s, the post office there was built, and it was obviously a very small, extremely rural place back then. And a lot of the buildings there are original buildings. You can see when we pass through it, you'll see it looks very old, and it has all those kind of old style 1800s buildings, early 1900s buildings. It's a beautiful place. Now, of course, it's less isolated than it used to be. It's a popular tourist spot. A lot of people come out there on the weekends doing exactly what I'm doing, riding motorcycles, going out to the beach, that kind of thing. Here we go. Look how old this place is. It looks like an old west town. And then I'm going left right here. Okay, did it. I think I'm supposed to stay on this road. What road? Yeah, Mesa. Yep, okay, I'm good. Oh, look at this, even back here. It's so cool. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Oh, I'm looking for a road here. I'm looking for Cypress Road. This looks like it could be Cypress. Yep. Welcome to Tabletop Farm. This is their farm stand, and I think their land.
This is Tabletop Farms, and we are in Point Reyes Station, and I started it in 2010, and I started it on the spot where we're at now on 33 Cypress Road. And now we have 6 plots spread out all over town in Point Reyes Station. And this is my daughter, Kira.
You want to do the interview with your daddy?
You want to do that? That's fine. Sure. Specifically, we grow a lot of vegetable crops that are in season, so all year round. And those crops include things like tomatoes, strawberries, things that are seasonally appropriate, like kale and collard greens. We sell at our 2 farm stands that are on the honor system here in Point Reyes Station. And we also sell with a subscription program called a CSA, or Community Supported Agriculture. And that starts in May and it runs through October into November sometimes. And then we also do, or used to, do quite a bit of business with the restaurants. COVID has changed things a little bit because of that, but and we're also certified organic, so we sell to grocery stores and things like that. The farmers in West Marin and other counties like it have really figured out how to grow in ways that are appropriate to the landscape and appropriate to the climate. Ever since the beginning of my farming experience, I've been putting everything I can into the soil. And I have a background as a soil scientist, so maybe that is a bias for me. But I've been trying to really boost the soil productivity, which means a lot of building the physical aspects of the soil, meaning the organic matter, the biological components of the soil, microbial activity, and that's been my main thing. We grow a lot of cover crops every year. We try to protect the soil by using mulches, and we don't use a lot of water as a practice. So we've been practicing for all this time until the main drought happened. But this is our 3rd drought that I've been experiencing over the last 12 years. So the big scary mosquitoes off of you. Whoa! Are you a narwhal? And most of our activity this time of year involves mowing, plowing, getting things ready for the ground for ground preparation and seeding into the ground. You can go check on them, Issei. Tell me if there's any there. And then here's our greenhouse where we have all of our early season crops, and some of our things that'll be in here for about another month or so, like tomatoes and eggplant and basil, until it's ready to plant outside when the frost risk is gone. Yeah, so this farm stand came about in 2010 after a very wet season of and we couldn't get our CSA crops ready in time. So we put the farm stand in order to tell the CSA subscribers they could come pick up food here. And then it evolved into an honor system farm stand. And it worked really well, to my surprise, actually. I didn't really know how it would go. We harvest twice a week, and we put everything in on Mondays and Fridays typically. And by about 2 or 3, it's all in the farm stand and ready. And we have regular repeat customers. I don't do really any advertising because we're limited in terms of what we can grow and sell. So we're already pretty maxed out most of the time.
Yeah, I like their collards. Yeah, well, I think they are very, very good. I hope people honor the honor system, and but I think they're really good. It's where I try to buy most of my vegetables, at least the collards and greens. So, but anyway, I think they're very nice.
What a privilege to be able to come out here and get a little tour of part of the farm out here by Aaron. So grateful to be able to see this. It's such an interesting part of West Marin and Marin County in general. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for coming along on this little mini adventure. More to come. Thanks so much.